YouTube? It is Michelle with Aunt Shell's Crafting Corner. It is finally Friday, and as we know, Friday is the day I will show you everything that I made during the week. Now, I feel like I did pretty good this week. However, I have not been feeling my best this week. I've had a little bit of a belly issue, and I have not been feeling very great. I actually didn't work the past couple of days, so I'm trying to rest. I'm trying to relax, and yeah, so I may have to make a little doctor's appointment sometime next week and see what is going on if I don't feel good. I'm sorry, if I don't feel better by the end of the weekend, because I would like to feel better for next week because it is going to be my birthday. So excited. I get to have at least one fun day this month. So, that being said, I'm going to show you everything that I made this week. And of course, somewhere on the screen will be the website where I found the pattern, unless it is my own pattern. And there's at least one thing that is my own pattern, which of course we all know is my bubble wand holders. I have one made this week, and I am looking forward to working on some more because I think this only makes number 11, and I have a show in 1, 2, 3 weeks, I think it is. So I really want to get going on this because this next show coming up is supposed to be a good big show, and I'm hoping a lot of kids come and want to just do nothing but blow bubbles. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. All right, so let's get started. I don't even know where to start, but let's start with this guy here. I made this cute little crab. He's a little his eyes like kind of stick out. I don't know if that's the way they're supposed to stick out, but that's how they came out when I finished them. He's got cute little crab legs. These are 12mm eyes. This is Big Twist. I believe it's Warm Brights, and obviously white for the eyes. This was a very, very simple pattern. The only time-consuming thing was just sewing on the eyes and the claws. That's it. It was pretty. It was a pretty simple. Actually, I take that back because no, I don't take it back. This is a no-sew claw. It actually is 2 parts that we end up crocheting together. So the only thing that needed to be sewn on again were the claws and the eyes. Simple pattern. I like this pattern. I think we're going to do this quite a bit. Next up is this cute little ragdoll teddy bear, polar bear if you want to call them. This is Loops and Threads white. This is black yarn from the Dollar Tree. The muzzle is the that crazy one I had been looking for all over Hobby Lobby, and I can't think of the name right now, and I don't know where my label is. So, but you know which one I'm talking about. I talked about it forever and a day. Obviously the eyes are crocheted this time. And this is such a sweet pattern. I love doing these kinds of ragdoll kind of dolls. For one, it's a quick workup. They don't take very long. This is probably like an hour and a half tops. I would suggest that if you are a beginner, this is something you may want to do when you're kind of an advanced beginner, if that makes sense. You know, get all your stitches in order, learn how to sew on and, you know, join things, because that's what you're going to have to do here. But this is a very simple, very quick pattern to work up. Like I said, hour and a half tops. And it goes a lot quicker, actually, if you don't have to sew the eye, if you don't have to crochet the eyes and sew them on. If you use, I think she called for 30mm eyes, which I don't have, but I wanted to do these anyway because I had a conversation not too long ago with a preschool teacher who said I really should have something that doesn't have the safety eyes, but crocheted eyes. So I took her word. I took her advice. I've done crocheted eyes before, but it's just not something I was really, you know, worried about because I take extra steps with my safety eyes. I super glue them and then I melt down the posts in the back, so they're really not going to go anywhere. I've never had a problem with my safety eyes. So that being said, I did it anyway, and I think I will be doing quite a few more. I did one of my pocket monsters. How cute is he? 6mm. I think I had to use a 12mm on this, or did I use a 10? No, this is a 12. because I can't find my 10s. I gotta find my 10s, or I'm gonna have to order some. I know I have to order some eyes coming up, so yeah. But Pocket Monster, again, Big and Twist Warm Brights. This little guy is actually part of a trio. I think he's the teddy bear. I think it's a mouse, a teddy bear, and a cat. These are just like little scrap buster projects that you could do. This, I believe, is Yarn Inspirations. Again, you'll see the website somewhere on the screen. But this comes in a 3 pattern kind of ordeal. It's all the bodies are the same base. The ears are just different. This one is round. The other ones are, for the kitty, are square. Oh no, it's a bunny. I think he's supposed to be a bear. It's a bunny because he's got the long floppy ears, a cat because of the triangles, and then whatever this is. It's either a bear or a mouse. I'm not really sure. But if you look at the pattern, you will see for sure. Only got one little mini octo done. Again, Big and Twist Warm Brights, 6mm eyes. I gotta stock up on these. These and my Pocket Monsters, I have definitely got to stock up on because I am super duper low. Made one pickle because this was pretty much the tail end of the skein. There's like this much. I have a circle made from what was left, and I started actually using it as a scrap ball, but I ran out. So once I find the next skein, then I can finish the scrap ball and make more pickles. But yeah, made one pickle. 12mm eyes. I believe this is the Burnout Blanket Mysticals. I think this is the fresh green. If it's not that, it's spearmint, but I'm pretty sure this is the fresh green. I made another stress squishy pet. This is the Burnout Blanket Mystical Earthenware, and this is, I think these are 10mm eyes. I'm not 100% sure. 10 or 9s. But look how cute he is. And it's just something simple to carry around. I made a baby garden snake, again, in the Burnout Blanket Mystical Earthenware. And these are, I believe these are 12mm eyes. But, you know, I've made plenty of these before. This is another good stock up I want to do because a lot of people seem to like the little snakes since they're so small. But I definitely want to do some more of my extra long, like 4 to 6 feet large snake. And finally, I made a bubble wand holder. Again, this is my pattern in the bubbles. Oh, I didn't cut the tails off. That's all right. I'll do that in a few minutes. This is the I Love This Cotton from Hobby Lobby. You saw this skein, I believe, recently. And this is the color teal. Oh yeah, this is when I said they should have named denim because it looks like a pair of denim, like, washed out jeans. But I love it. I think it came out really pretty with all the different blues and the little specks of white in it. So I'm happy with this. So, in that short of a video, we are done. And I am proud of what I got done this week, considering how I do not feel that great. I've been going back and forth on whether or not I should make a list of everything I want to do. But then I start to feel guilty about the things that I want to do, I just don't have the time for. And then I had to go through my massive collection of yarns to make sure I have all the colors I need. I had to actually separate colors for the crayons I'm making my sister in the next couple of weeks because she goes back to work the beginning of August. And I think she said her kids go back either the last week of August or the next to the last week of August. So I'm not going to have a lot of time because if I remember correctly, in her school district or the county, they actually have back to school night the night before the first day of school, if that makes sense. So, yes, I gotta get them started. I want to get them out to her early, and then, yeah, a lot of shows coming up too. I got the one in 3 weeks is a summer festival. The Canal Day that's in my town in August. I don't think I have anything in September. October, I have a Latin festival. November is my big 4-day in North Carolina. And then I got signed up for a 2-day market in December. So that's what, 5 altogether. But I just found another one I am so very interested in, so I might sign up for it. It is 2 hours away. So I have to really decide for sure if I want to do that. Only because I think this is something I'm going to have to go to by myself and just look for help for helping me set up my tent when I get down there. Because this is something Michael is not going to be able to help me with. I only ask Michael to come with me when it's someplace close. And this will be, I would probably have to leave this house at like 6 in the morning to get to the venue. And because the show's from 10 to 3. And then by the time I get packed up and get home, literally Michael will probably be at work already. So it's a lot to think about, and I don't know, we'll have to see what happens. So yeah, that's it for today, guys. I know I kind of rambled on about my shows for the last few minutes, but I just wanted to let you guys know what is up. So again, that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. And Janie, my dear, do not send people over here to bother me. Just ask them to watch my videos. But in the same tense, go bother Janie. Go watch her videos and go annoy her, because she needs to be annoyed. Got my eye on you. I'll get you. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Have a good weekend. Be safe. Stay cool. And I will talk to you sometime next week. Okay. Love you. Bye.